Comedy?
Yeah, this figure is just bad comedy. But yeah, welcome to the review on Transformers Studio Series 87, Dark of the Moon B.
Yes, it is exactly that.
Or, as affectionately called, the car with a parachute pack.
Yes, that is very nice. I don't want that. I don't want that. I love box. All right, let's look at the cool box art here for this Studio Series 87. 87. And this is, we have him stepping on the box. We have the Battle of Chicago. And that's all we really have to say about the box. Go box! Alright, and let's take a look here at this. Alright, we've got you know that I don't think it is. I think the taillights are wrong, but it sort of vaguely looks like Ironhide, kind of. Except this is, I think this is a Ford. I think that's the taillight pattern there. We have a bunch of police cars in the background. Looks like something is on fire, or maybe this guy looks, is that a Lexus? Maybe they're doing a brake stand there. Or we got maybe a Honda or Toyota over here. Crashed itself out. Really tall skyscraper-y stuff. Very plain. It's like a sort of a green bluish sort of hue to everything here. So I don't know if this is one of the better backdrops or not. If I'm being honest with y'all. Okay, stay there. Okay, all right. Let's take a look here at it in vehicular mood, and we have some inconsistencies in the paint on the rims. Very first thing we notice. And you can see this is a very panely, very fiddly. Is that a trick of light? I can't quite tell. Might be a trick of the light, or it just could be the cut of the rims themselves. But the spoiler likes to fall off a lot, and
there goes the parachute pack.
Yeah. So I don't. You can see here we have the stupid panel jumping out again, and so you can see this part is hanging lower than the tires. I'm not 100% sure that we got it quite right here, but we'll see. Maybe we'll play around with it when we transform it and untransform it and see what is what. Okay, so where's this plug in? How does this plug in? Where does this go?
Let me show you.
Just tell me.
You see those two tabs?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was looking for. The tabs. Oops, not like that. Oh, this is silly. I don't like this.
Alternatively, you could just knock
This is where you would stow it, and it almost looks like it's a hitch of some kind. It doesn't really look like a parachute pack, though, I will say. But we do have the red taillight paint. That's cool. We have a sort of a gunmetal finish here to this stuff. Black and white stripes. We have the I think it's kind of cool that they did the outline with the Chubby symbol there. And yeah, I mean, this is it is so tiny though. I can't get over this. So we happen to have
The original mold, but it's repainted.
Yeah.
And missing a fender.
This is the size of the actual movie line toy. This is the size of the studio series, and you can see it is. I don't want anybody accusing me of changing the angles. You can see it is notably smaller. Notably. Everything is smaller. It is less wide as well. Yeah, it's just it's a baby brother car, I guess. The rims are similar. There's a lot more detail in the studio, of course. So, all right.
So we got the weapon off.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, the weapon wasn't on very well to begin with. Weapons. We should probably take a look at the weapon actually. Here it is. It's some sort of blaster thing that he fits in his hand. All right, cool. Anyway.
Starting off with the transformation, untap the door panels. Come on.
The doors don't exist.
Oh, and to untap that too.
Yeah, it's super panely.
So do that.
Transformation is not similar, by the way, to the original. Like, at all, I don't think.
Move this downward and also move the arms out. Certainly is not similar.
No.
Move this little panel down. Move the roof up. So on the back of the car, move the fenders down and tab it. Okay, and just move this out. Jeez. Yeah, this figure gives me a lot of trouble sometimes. It's annoying.
It is another of the Studio Series figures that I find to be rather fiddly.
Move this outward and move the window panels down. Then move the fenders back up. Right? So then move the feet back in. Get them down. They don't like to stay down, by the way. These are really loose.
Yeah, this is a very curious figure.
So, then move the knee joints out of retirement for a second.
Alright, he's taking some shape. He's taking shape.
Yeah, he is. So move this entire assembly backward. Move this in.
Sort of usual tuck with the roof and the hood.
Yeah.
Make him a nice big old backpack.
Move the arms down and move both of these.
Bumblebee going camping.
Both of these up, both of these up. Actually, no, keep these down for now. No, keep these up. And move the chest down. So as absurdly small head can be there.
There are some
Right, so be here.
interesting elements with this figure.
Just move this stuff back. Oh yeah, like this. Right? Chest should be like that.
Yeah.
Then bring the arms back up. Get out of the way for a second. Yeah, move the arms back up. Then move these down. Move these down. In robot mode, yeah. Turn these around. Then turn his entirety around there. And
Oh, there's a lot of rotation. Holy moly, I didn't realize that.
and before that, before you're done,
Taking fishing.
fold that back down.
Alright.
And there we are. Feels like he should be taller.
Yeah. So, how is the best way to phrase this? Okay, so sometimes the studio figures are really interesting and really cool, and sometimes they're this. So, like, look at how long his legs are compared to the rest of his body. Like, his legs, look, his legs are like twice the size of his torso. Oh, what? These don't stay in place, huh? Is there anything to clip into? Not really, huh? Wow. Goofy. Detail, as usual on Studio, is very, very good. There is lots and lots of detail all over this. I don't like this. Well, I mean, why are his legs so out of proportion to the rest of them? Like, that really throws me. You can kind of see the engine thing here. That's cool. Bumblebee's beady little eyes. Very nice detail on a lot of the other stuff, though. As usual, like, Studio Series is very good at detail. I don't think I like this in robot mode, though. I'm gonna be honest. It seems a little goofy to me. What was the stance where he's supposed to? Yes, there it is. This is the pose exactly.
Well,
It look like he's trying to like step into a swimming pool or something. I don't know. Do I want to do this? Yes, this is perfect. This is exactly what they had in mind. Here, you guys. Get a good look at that. Breathe it in. Breathe it in.
Go around the camera. I want to see
Yes. Yes. Soak it in. Soak it in, guys. Enjoy that. Alright, so, yeah, I'm not a fan of that in Robo Mode.
Yeah. Oh my god. I think the car mode is better.
It is
It's
2 degree. Yeah, 2 degree.
I mean, I feel like this one's kind of like Mirage. They prioritize like the vehicle mode over the robot.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You guys can check out our Studio Series playlist and
Why is his head so small?
I don't know, and decide for yourself. I mean, his entire torso is small though. He's a very leggy boy. He's a leggy boy.
He's long legs.
He is long legs, yes.
All right. Okay. Let's begin.
Let us do that.
Ha ha ha. Alright, so just fold the chest like this. Do the things. Fold these all the way downward. Fold these downward. You're going to want to see why later in the transformation.
Okay.
Fold these two things into the chest and move this up. Move these down, which will allow this to go up, which allows this entire assembly to come up. You see what he meant by this is a very panel-y figure.
It is, yeah. It's one of the things that kind of frustrates me about. So okay, so with the smaller scale or whatever, I get it. They just want to use less materials, whatever. It's fine. Who cares, right? But one of the issues I have with the smaller scale things is if you have big meaty mitts, right? Like it's just harder to fumble around with some of the stupid twists and turns and stuff and these tend to be more complex transformations as well. So I find that a little bit of a source of irritation, but
I find it as a major source of irritation. Anyway.
yeah, but you don't have the big meaty bruiser mitts. You know, your fingers are still relatively small, and it just
move this over here.
when you have something this big anyway, you can get some purchase. You can get a good grip on things.
So move the feet out. You see how this like slides back, and you want to slide it to here. Alright. And then don't do that.
Knock the window out. Yeah, this is. I mean, everything is tension clips, which is great because you're not going to break stuff. But everything is tension clips, which means it's going to fall off a lot.
So move the window out and move this like that. Alright, and move this like that.
Ah.
Jesus. This
You can see one of the spoilers has already come off as well. Now why
back on there.
Why they would have removable spoilers, I'm a little mystified with.
Get back on there.
I'm kind of tempted to glue those in. Because there's not really a reason that you would ever like have those removable. Like there's no real reason for that.
Then yes. Yep. Come on. Keep her going. Keep her going. Yeah, you have to. This was NIB, so this is really stiff sometimes.
Yeah. You guys sell all the packaging and stuff.
Yeah. So with these, you're going to want to flip them around and then fold them inward. See? Flip them around.
I wish you could do that with the other ones. Can you do that with the other ones?
You can. Flip them around.
Pity.
Fold them inward. Then, once you're done with that,
Get a staple gun. Oh yeah, I mean snap it together.
and then fold the fenders into here.
I don't mean that. I mean get a staple gun. It wouldn't work. I was just kidding. I mean a nail gun. I mean a blowtorch. Alrighty, so.
Right, so if you're following along with this figure that is essentially the essence of bad comedy. The reason why I said you're going to want these folded all the way down, and I'll show you. You want these folded all the way down so that when this goes in, these right here, come on, cooperate with me here. You wanted those all the way.
Yeah, that's going to lock in the fenders and the hood. That's where Leo's going with this. Eventually.
This is so stupid. This figure is stupid.
Yeah, the way that
Alright.
this transformation,
See,
I don't
this is
like.
what I mean. And see, this like upper fender piece right here, it really loves to come off.
Yeah, you're going to be clipping and reclipping stuff multiple times.
So
It's just kind of the
this is-
nature of this one.
So that was the easy way to deal with this really annoying front part. Now the hard way would be that you clip this part in first, which I'm not going to do because I do not want.
Yeah, putting the... Yeah. You almost have to do both sides at the same time almost. To give it some stability.
Feels like that. Will you cooperate with me, Bee?
Doesn't seem that way. Hey, there we go.
Right, so this is the part that gave me possibly the most trouble. Was getting these two things to have in at the same time. Or not! Or yes.
Or sort of, or kind of, or maybe. Yeah, this one likes to, I don't know why, it likes to just keep popping out all the time. I'm still not sure about these being there, but I don't know where else they would go. So, yeah, I don't like it when they do this with the doors, when they sort of have this double thing there in the doors. I think that always is a nice little recipe for disaster. But you can see it like the panels don't really want to hold together. He was not in vehicle mood in the box, by the way. He was in his robot mood. So these, who knows, maybe we'll continue to experiment with this, but these just seem like they're hanging a little bit too low.
But, yeah.
But, I mean, you can get most of it. Stay together. So dumb. Good times.
You can get most of
Good
this.
times.
You can get most of this. It's just, you're going to have to settle for it just being good enough. And
well, we are, but I mean, you know, maybe somebody out there in YouTube land will continue to tinker with it. It seems like these spiky things, I can't tell if they're for effect or if they're meant to plug into something. So there's a lot of question marks here with this, but I mean, it's stupid. It keeps popping out. I love it.
But yeah, this is a really panel line figure, and
yeah,
if you're not a fan of panel line figures, I'd say don't pick it up.
It's I mean, if you want Dark of the Moon be in Studio Series for whatever reason, I mean, the detail is decent. It's not horrible. It just I think that, okay, so here's why I think with a lot of the studios, they tend to be overly complicated for the sake of being complicated, and I think this one kind of is also.
Like Mirage.
There's many, like Dino, I think, was also to an extent. And just the Studio Series, I think they have some cool stuff, but I also think they have some stuff that to me is kind of questionable. And I will say that I think this one falls in the latter camp there, where it's just a touch on the questionable side. But yeah, not one of my favorite studio figures, I wouldn't say. What'd you say? Good old Bumblebee long legs.
I really like the
Bumble
car.
legs.
I really like the car mode. I'll be honest.
Yeah, the car mode looks pretty good. I mean, again, that's the Bumblebee color scheme. It just always looks good. I mean, there's been other Bumblebees that we've done in the studio as well that I think came off a little bit better than this one, but it's so weird that they're...
Wait, no. What other Bumblebees? I thought the only other one was the Volkswagen Beetle.
No, there's Jeeps, there's all kinds of them. There's...
I don't remember doing any
there's probably like 10 Bumblebee figures in Studio Series. But you guys can...
This is so
I'm pretty sure did we do the one for the Bumblebee movie? I can't remember. Guys, I can't remember, but...
No, we did the mold for it. It was in gold.
Did we? But you guys can check that out in our Studio Series playlist, which has every Studio Series we've ever done, and sometimes they're even in the Movie Lane playlist as well. Just to make it more convenient. Watch everything on the channel, guys. Beginning to end, all 900 and some odd videos. Just watch them all.
This figure is just... I don't know. I think it's mid.
Yeah. Yep.
It has its good parts, but
I wouldn't argue
I feel
that.
like the cons outweigh the pros a bit here.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue that. So, guys, that was the Studio Series 87.
1987.
Deluxe Class Bumblebee from Transformers Dark of the Moon. Is that still your favorite Transformers movie?
DOTM?
Yeah. .M.
Yeah, that is my favorite movie. Because
No, Sentinel, why?
no, not because of that, but it's because we both. Okay, it's my favorite only because of Cyberfire and Commander Class Ironhide.
Ah, I see. Guys, let us know what
And
your
also
favorite...
that one Chernobyl scene because
Oh yeah, that was classic. But was that in Dark of the Moon?
yeah.
Oh. Guys, let us know what your favorite live-action Transformers movie is. We would be very
No,
curious.
yeah, that wasn't Dark of the Moon because that's where they found that engine part, and that's when they went up to the moon to go find Sentinel.
Okay. You're probably right. You watch those more than I have, that's for sure.
I like the live action movies, guys.
Yeah, they some of those have some really cool parts to them. So anyway, guys, let's go do it here. If you enjoyed our look at this, please give us the old thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button if you've not done so already. Whether there is comments or notifications available or not, guys, you can check out our community section where there might be things there. And of course, if there is a notification and comments available, feel free to use those if you care to do that. But one last time, Studio Series 87, Deluxe Class.
The spoiler keeps falling off.
The spoiler keeps falling off version of Bumblebee from Dark of the Moon. We will see you all next time. Bye-bye.